Is it recording? Is that where the camera is? Is that where it is? Is that where the camera is? Do you hear these? These motorcycles outside trying to ruin my video? My name is Brent Heuser, and when I'm not performing on stage, singing, acting, dancing, doing things, when it comes fall time, Halloween time, and especially pumpkin carving time, I assume the role of Brent Pumpkins. Yes, that's a family name, I think. I am a professional pumpkin carver of 6 years. I've worked for the likes of Nintendo, the NFL, BBC across the pond, randomly enough on Korean television.
와, 여기 롬에 새길 수 있어.
호박에 사람의 얼굴이나 강아지 얼굴을 새겨서 잭오랜턴을 만드는 거래요.
Or you may have seen me on the exchange rate with my girl, Monet Exchange.
Girl. Uh-huh.
Oh no, girl. Oh.
Where the garbage at?
Basically, I've been carving pumpkins a pretty long time. Pumpkin carving art is seasonal, of course. It's so much fun, and I just love digging into some pumpkin guts. I specialize in portraits, in photos of your dog, in logos. I've done all kinds of things. You name it, I've probably carved it on a pumpkin. Yes, even that one infamous scene with Ryan Felipe on Cruel Intentions. And I wanted to start my very own YouTube series showing you how I carve some of my designs, tell you a little bit about this crazy pumpkin carving life. Who carves pumpkins for a living? Who? And also give you guys some tips, some tutorials, some tricks, some pumpkin hacks, so you too can dive into a pumpkin and make some amazing jack-o'-lantern art. I started carving pumpkins 6 years ago when I was on break from a very famous Broadway musical. You might know it. I was at my parents' house and I was bored. And I needed something to cut into. Instantly, they became an obsession of mine and I made a mess of my parents' dining room table. Sorry, Mom and Dad. Brent Pumpkins was born, and now 6 years later, I'm still carving. So I thought for my first episode, what can I carve? What should I do? Well, I thought I'd go back to 6 years ago and reattempt one of my designs that I first carved ever. That would be Elsa from Disney's Frozen. Yes, Miss Elsa was loved by all the children. I carved that pumpkin probably over 10 to 15 times in my first year. I carved a lot of Elsas. It's a lot of ponytails. But since my skills have developed every year, I have new tools, I have new lighting, I have new tricks, I have new things, I just have newness just coming out of everywhere. I am going to reattempt Elsa. I'm going to recarve the same Disney princess that I carved 6 years ago that put me on the map as a pumpkin carver, but we're gonna do Elsa 2.0. That's right, baby. She's getting an upgrade. We're going to attack the jack-o'-lantern with new tools, a new perspective, new lighting, but the same Brent pumpkins. So can we do it? I don't know. Let's see. My jack-o'-lantern is already hollowed out. I have a light in the back of it already going, and I am just diving into that design. This has not been stenciled. This is completely freehand. My original Elsa was the same way, so I thought maybe I would do it the same and not use any pattern. One of the tools you'll see me using throughout most of this pumpkin carving is actually a linoleum cutter. Ding! These are very cheap. They're on Amazon. You can't, oh look, it's got guts in it. It's got guts in there, there's guts in there. Uh-oh, guts. Blech. This is a really great way to kind of sketch things out. I use it in a lot of different ways. Sometimes I'll just scrape down the flesh a little bit with the side of the blade. Careful, it's sharp, careful. But it gives you a really, really clean and fine cut. When I first carved Elsa, I actually did not have very many tools. I just had the the tools you'll find at your local pharmacy or at the grocery store or at the Walmart, at the wherever. That very like orange toolkit, that's mainly what I use. They actually had an upgraded version that was a surface pumpkin carving kit. It had like a shaving, kind of like a razor you'd shave your face with that was shaped the exact same way, but there was a detachable blade in the top of it, and that's all I had. Since then, I've acquired many other tools. One specific tool that's going to fare very well for Elsa's glow up is this ribbon loop tool. This is a very, very sturdy, nice, beautiful clay ribbon loop tool. With this, you can really make some very smooth and rounded edges, and you can just sort of use it to gently shave down the pumpkin. In my own experience, carving less is carving more sometimes. And with pumpkin, there's such contrast in the flesh of it. And as soon as you cut something, you can't get it back. So if we were to cut right in the middle of Elsa's eyebrow, ain't no more eyebrow, girl. Wait a minute. Elsa, are you a real blonde? Elsa? Are you a real blonde? Disney lied to you. Remember that kit I said, that one you can get at all the stores and everything? I actually totally still use that. I scoop out all of my pumpkins with Pumpkin Master's little scooper here. For some reason, I can scoop out pumpkins at the speed of light with this thing. And also, now that I have Elsa down to kind of a rough sketch, let's say, we're not doing any details yet, I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna shave down the inside of the pumpkin on the inside of this side of Elsa's face. And especially parts like kind of behind. So I've gotten into her cheekbones, right? Her cheekbones are starting to glow. There's other points on her face, but because the flesh of the pumpkin is actually still thick behind the eyes, because I haven't been able to get in there and scrape, I actually go behind. And when I go behind the eye and scrape it from the inside, that's another way to kind of release more light. It's gonna project more light out of the design.
Oh, hello. Oh, hi. Hi.
Oh no, Elsa. Oh. Now you actually see me using a Scotch-Brite and or like a regular house sponge, the rough side of it. That's a great way to smooth out your design and really get some amazing round features. I have other ribbon loop tools. These are much just smaller ones here. And these are kind of ones that I'm going to go in and get a deeper cut. With the larger one, I can't quite access certain points, right? So if I'm kind of going in there and trying to get a deeper cut just like on her braid, this would be too big to use for something like that. So I have smaller tools here, the ribbon loop tools, that I'm gonna go in and kind of one of my favorite parts, the glares of the eye. See that? See that? It's going in Elsa. To do this, I'm taking actually a really basic tool and I'm just jabbing it all the way in Elsa's eye. You're gonna wanna go as deep as possible to find that really, really bright value that reflects the glare of the eye. Aw, poor girl, ow. This little tiny baby scratcher, I use this so much, and this thing probably costs all of 2 cents to make, I'm sure. But I just use this as like a little like scratch. It's almost like freehand drawing. This thing has been, for some reason, just a amazing thing to carve with. I'm serious. Look, I'm a makeup tutorial. See? Wait, you can't see it. See? With my favorite baby little scratcher tool, I'm gonna get up in Elsa's face and really make some last minute details pop. The brightest spots of her hair, those snowflakes I'm adding around, parts of the large snowflake in her hand, her magic, and we're just gonna keep working until it's done. Let it go. Let it go. I am gonna win and scare all. cat meowing. I should go back to school. And that's it. And that's Elsa 2.0. It was amazing revisiting this design. I think I've added many more elements to it that I previously did not know about with new tools, new things, new this, new that. Hopefully you learned a little bit of my process of carving a pumpkin and you liked the design and you want more. If you would like me to carve something, leave a message in the comments. Go ahead and please give me a like. I'm waiting. And a subscribe. Yeah. And until next time, keep calm and carve on. Catch you next time, pumpkin heads. Bye.
Anything on love.